It's been around almost as long as Boy Scouts, the Pinewood Derby. And while we are still a few months away from the competition, you can own a piece of celebrity memorabilia now. Darin Wilson is here to explain the Celebrity Pinewood Derby auction that got started last Friday, I understand.
Actually, it starts tomorrow morning.
Oh, it starts tomorrow,
at
okay.
8 a.m.
Okay.
On eBay. So, and it's Pinewood Derby. It's a Celebrity Pinewood Derby, and there's a lot of different names here locally that we have. A couple of those, Pat Militich, which actually we have his car right here. Tavian Banks, who actually played for the Hawkeyes, the Bettendorf Bulldogs, and the Jaguars, is there. You can also own Jake Gervais, Super Bowl champion. Jake Gervais.
Isn't that exciting?
His car will be in the auction as well. So.
Okay, so and tell us, these cars then were in last year's Pinewood Derby.
Correct.
And the celebrities went ahead and signed them, but they didn't know how they would do in the competition?
Well, no, not when we ran the race last year. And then a lot of them are coming back again this year for our Derby at the end of May. But we did have two cars that we had auctioned off from last year's race already. Coach Matt Campbell, who's the coach for the Iowa State Cyclones, and then Coach Ferentz that coaches for the Hawkeyes. So the race between those two, unfortunately, my allegiances lie with the Hawkeyes for this one. But Matt Campbell won that race, but the Hawkeyes did win the game. And we auctioned those two cars off already. Yeah,
this is exciting. Let's explain to people who maybe need a refresher on how the Derby actually works. So the Boy Scouts, they build the car.
The Cub Scouts, yes. Actually, it's through Iowa Council, which is the council that services the eastern Iowa and western Illinois for scouting here locally. There are over 2,800 Scouts members in the Iowa Council, which is pretty cool. We have over 1,100 adult leaders in the council also. Last year, over 60 Boy Scouts got their Eagle Scout, which is amazing, especially through COVID. And that's the highest honor you can get.
Right.
But over 2,700 merit badges. They camped out 783 times for over 2,800 nights, and 114 of those were actually below freezing.
Wow.
So
okay.
We're toughening them up, getting them ready for life. So.
And what's the art to building the perfect winning car?
Well, there's a lot of science that can go into this,
right.
Of course. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there, where to place your weights and everything. You cannot weigh over 5 ounces. There's strict guidelines through Scouts that you have to follow. Some people try to finagle the system a little bit, but I belong to Pack 203, and we had our weigh-in last night at our Blue and Gold banquet, and we had the scale out, and some of the Scouts were a little over, and they had to take a little bit of weight off of their cars. So it's a lot of competition, a lot of fun, a lot of moms and dads helping their kids build these cars and race them, and it's a lot of excitement
with
too.
The science, like you said. And then, do the Cub Scouts build the celebrity's car, or does the celebrity build their car?
The celebrity builds their car.
Okay.
Now, I do have one here that is from, is an ode to Mutt Cuts from the movie Dumb and Dumber, which Riker Cuppy, a kid from my pack, actually built last year. So he it actually had lights and everything. The lights don't work anymore, but just some of the crazy things that they can come up with. You know, they vote on the cars within the pack. You know, the most entertaining, the most color, the most you know, just different things that they can vote on.
The most eccentric.
The most eccentric, right? Exactly.
And you have a big trophy here. What is this?
Yes, so this is the winner of it's kind of our version of the Cyhawk Trophy. So when Iowa and Iowa State race each other, Coach Ferentz and Coach Campbell, the school gets the trophy for the winner of whatever coach is that year, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but the auction, all the proceeds go to Scoutreach, which is a division of the Scouts that it's an outreach program for urban and rural communities to try to bring scouting to people that may not have necessary means to become a scout. So we want everybody to be involved, and it doesn't matter who you are and where you live, but we want scouting to be kind of a part of everyone's life if we can, to kind of help them out. So.
Now we know that Scouts started adding girls. Do we have girls that are still showing interest in
Absolutely.
joining?
And the boys better step it up because the competition is on for sure. So yeah, they're doing great as well. And you know, we want all young kids to be able to kind of get out in the world and experience, you know, nature and kind of learn together and share and fellowship and have fun.
Yeah.
And we have a great camp here locally called Loud Thunder. It's just beyond Andalusia. And, you know, I was there a couple weekends ago, and one of the scouts kind of said while we were sitting around the dinner table, he says, you know, all my stress, all my worries, everything that I have leaves my body when I come into Loud Thunder, because this is my happy place. So it's really great to kind of hear the young folks be able to kind of have that.
Yeah, and that it still works.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the concept is still working after all of these years.
Sure.
And we look forward to the Pinewood Derby that will be taking place in May or June. But as you said, the online celebrity auction for these cars that already ran last year starts on
tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. On eBay. You can just search Celebrity Pinewood Derby cars on there if you'd like, or you can go to our Facebook group, Celebrity Pinewood Derby.
And so what would one of these cars fetch?
Well, I'll tell you, Coach Ferentz last year, his car got $1,945 and Campbell got $1,380.
All right, well, that's a great way to finish. Darin Wilson, we appreciate you coming in.
Thanks.
That wraps up today's PSL. Thanks for joining us. I'm Marsha Lenz. Stay tuned for your local news at 4 next.